Funkas Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Good morning, our viewers. You are welcome to another edition of Amazons in Enterprise. My name is Faith Jimo. In the studio with us today is the CEO of FUNKAS STITCHES. You are welcome to our studio, ma.
Thank you, ma.
You are looking gorgeous, ma.
Thank you very much.
Okay, ma. Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name is Kasunmu I am the CEO of FUNKAS STITCHES. We are into fashion designing and we specialize in ladies' wears and children, girls' wears.
So, ma, how did you come about this brand name?
FUNKAS STITCHES is from my name and my surname, Funke with Kasunmu. So I joined the two together to make FUNKAS, and Stitches is from sewing. So that was how we came about FUNKAS STITCHES.
So, ma, is this business your first part of calling business world?
No, because I've been into beads making before. I've been making beads. I remember when I left College of Education then in the year 2009, I went for training in beads making because I have this passion for making things that can beautify ladies, women. So I went into that beads making, and I've been in that business for long. Though I'm still in that business, I still make beads, but now that I know bead business is fluctuating, to come, it will go. That was what made me go into fashion too. So I added fashion into my business, into the
So, ma, how long have you been in the business?
Yes, I've been into this fashion business for the past 4 years. For the past 4 years, I had this challenge when I first got married. Then I relocated from Oshogo down to Ibadan to come and join my husband. I had these challenges of getting a fashion designer that can give me what I really wanted then. So that was what pushed me to going into it. Because I remember the lady I even got then, that I know at least she's still trying, she always disappoints then. And I was like, what are you doing that I cannot do? So she was like, do you think you can do it? I said, what is there? I can. And that was what pushed me into the business. So I went for the training. Though I started my training from online, I watched YouTube on how to cut and make dresses, and I practiced on my own. I remember the first dress I made then was the one I made for my daughter during the first Christmas on Earth. Then I just gathered the pieces, the leftover pieces from my lace. Then I put it together, bought some materials, and I made a beautiful ball gown for her from that. That when majority of people saw it, they are like, wow. They couldn't believe I made the dress. They were like, it was a ready-made. I said I made it. That was what people start commenting and were like, why don't you go into the business? I said, I'm also thinking into that line. So that was what pushed me into the business. And so far, we've been doing good.
So, ma, how did you get your initial working capital?
Yeah, my capital, I got it from my personal savings and also from my husband. My husband has been supportive. Though initially he thought I couldn't do it, that I can't do it. But later when he saw what I was doing in that business, he had no choice than to support. So he has been supportive ever since.
So how did you stumble on this business?
Yeah, I first got to know about fashion business right from when I was young, because my mom happens to be a fashion designer. She was a fashion designer during her lifetime because she's late now. So I learned a lot of things from her, like how to pedal a machine, how to join pieces. At times she will cut I'll help her to join. But then my mind was not really into that business. I was looking towards another area. But later when I realized my passion for making things that will beautify ladies, that was when I discovered I can also go into fashion designing, and so far so good. The Lord has been helping me.
So do you have any other business apart from this?
Yes, like I said the other time, I'm also into beads making. I make beads for weddings, any ceremonies. I make beads.
Do you have any formal training in this line of business?
Yes, in fashion business, I have training. The first formal training I had was the one I had during my NYSC when I went for camping at Adamawa. Then we had the training with Sahid, because there is a program then. The program is still on in NYSC, where they train people in different skills. So I went into fashion then. I went for the training. I had the training. Also when I relocated to Ibadan, so I also went for the training.
So do you run the training school?
No, I won't. But I've been training people. A lot of people have been coming to me that I've been training, but I've not really started a training school.
So how profitable is fashion designing business?
Fashion is very profitable. Very, very profitable, because after what we eat, the food we eat, I think fashion is the next. Because people cannot be walking around naked. They have to put on something, and believe me, ladies, they love to look good all the time. So fashion is a very profitable business. There are a lot of money in it, especially if you are good at what you do.
Can you please discuss some of the challenges with our viewers?
I have had a lot of challenges in fashion business. My major challenge is capital, because there are a lot of things I have in plan to do, but the money is not there to execute them. A lot of machineries that can help in boosting this business, that can help in creating something more beautiful, more neatly. There is no money to get them. And also another challenges I can say I have is this unstable power supply, which is another challenge, because anybody that is familiar with fashion designing, you know we make use of light a lot. So if you want your clothes to come out good, beautiful, you have to iron at every stage. So there are times that I will have bought expecting the lights to come. At times I will have to use extra money to buy fuel into generator to use. Or at times I will have to wake up in the midnight to sew. Why? Because we majorly have the light in the midnight. So that's another challenge I've been facing.
So what's your take on women empowerment?
Yeah, woman empowerment is something very important that governments, corporate bodies, individuals should look into. Because nowadays we have women doing great in the country. Gone are those days when they say whatever a woman do, whatever training or anything you have given to a female child, everything ends up in the kitchen. It is no longer so. We have women in so many places of authority now, and they are doing great. In fact, there is this say that say whatever a man can do, a woman can do better. It is true. If you notice, there are some things that majorly before we know that it's only men's business, like the mechanic and the lights. If you see women doing these things, you know that no, what a man can do, a woman can do very better. So it's very good, something that we should take very important, that empowering women is something we should not just overlook in this country. We should just, because it will be of the benefit of this country too if we can empower women. A lot of all those activities that are not good in the society that will find women, if women are being empowered, you not see them there like prostitution and the likes. If they are well empowered, especially the young ones, before they go to school, let them get empowered. Let them have something they can do that can bring money for them, at least that can sustain them before they get from their parents. So I see women empowerment something we should take very important in this country.
So who are your role models?
My role model, my mom, she taught me to be hardworking. She made me realize there is nothing that I determined to do that I cannot do. If I am focused and I work so hard to it, I will get it. And also that my aunt, I have an aunt who is also into this fashion business. I also learned from her too when I was young. She used to tell me this business is not meant for lazy people. If you are not hardworking, you cannot do good in fashion business. So I learned from her too, and I look up to her. And my role model also is my boss. As in my boss, the woman that trained me very well in fashion business, especially in making official wears, English dresses. She's somebody I look up to because she's very, very approachable, very loving. She's there to, if you have any challenges, call her anytime. She's there to answer you. And she made beautiful things. Because the first time I come in contact with her product, I was like, wow, is the person that made this in this country? I have to say I must go to her and learn. Because when I saw those clothes, they looked perfectly like UK wears. I was like, are you sure somebody made this in this country? I want to know that person. I want to learn from her. So she's somebody I look up to. I want to be like her.
So how do you think you can help an upcoming entrepreneur?
By encouraging them, helping them to determine their talents, to know their area of specialization, to know their passion, their area of passion. Like I happen to be a teams coordinator in my church, so I used to encourage them. What is your passion? Discover your passion, your talent. Know which area you are good. What is it that you love doing most? Get it. Once you know it, get trained in that area in order to do good. Then I used to train some of them so that I know they are into fashion business. I help them, like some of them I'll tell them even before they go to school, you can come around if you have any difficulties in any areas. I train them, I teach them, encourage them, and some of them have been doing very well in school now. So and also if we can get a fashion school where we'll have them, ask them to come and also train them to make good use of their talent.
So how do you normally get your customers?
Yeah, majorly I get my customer through myself and my daughter, because I made something beautiful for myself. People see, they love, and they come asking, "Miss, where do you get this your dress?" Or my daughter, "This your daughter dress is so beautiful. Please, where do you get it?" I'll tell them I made it. Wow, can you make for my daughters? The likes. So I get customers from there, and also through my Instagram page, post my work on Instagram page, get customers from there, and also on WhatsApp. And also those of my customers, they bring referrals to me. So when people see it on them, they ask them, "Where do you make this from?" So person. So they refer them to me. So anyways, but majorly I use to myself and my daughter to advertise.
So how do you normally deal with difficult customers?
Difficult customers, I've had encounter with them so many times. But I think the major thing you need to do with them is patience. Be patient with them, they will definitely come. And say, this was not what we discussed, this, that. You have to calm them down. Be patient with them. Then try to listen to them. Don't be like, you don't know this business, I know it, you cannot tell me this is what I do, this is the normal way to do it. No, you don't have to argue with them. Listen to them, get their complaints, then work on whatever it is. Try to satisfy them so that they can come back or refer people to you later. Because without them, there can't be this, your business cannot be moving. So learn to deal with them with patience, have listening here, and be ready to satisfy them.
So where do you see FUNKAS Stitches in the next 5 years?
FUNKAS Stitches in 5 years, pray by God's grace, we'll hope to have a fashion studio, a very big fashion studio. Then we also have plans to have a boutique where we can showcase our products, people can come to buy from us. We also want to have a fashion school where we can train young people that have passion, that are talented in fashion designing, in order to make good use of their talents and to do what, and to be the best they can be.
So how do you think the government can help women in business?
Governments can help in so many ways, in various ways. Number one, they can help in organizing seminars, workshops, or trainings for upcoming young entrepreneurs. They can bring resource person from outside the country to come and train them, or they can sponsor them to go for international training, seminars or workshop where they can learn more and learn how to come and do what, develop our own country too, so that we can also improve our economy. Then another way I think they can help is if they can help in releasing capitals. They can form of grants to young entrepreneurs. They can to entrepreneurs, because there are lots of young people there, young entrepreneurs there, that have this talent, they have this passion, that they can really do something wonderful, but the capital is not there. There's no power, there's no money. Some of them are just struggling to do it. If government can grant capitals to them, then also if government can give in machineries, the instruments they use in working. Those of us that are in fashion business, if they can help with all these industrial machines that can help our work to be more faster, more neater, and to make it come out good, beautiful too, just like the ones they make in other countries, other developed countries too. So also they can also help by trying to at least open different vocational schools in this country too, where people can go to learn so many things, even with small money. They don't have to spend more. It doesn't have to be very expensive. They can have different business schools where people can go to learn different vocations. They can try to develop their area of interest. So those are the ways I think. They can also help in helping to promote our products. Let's promote Nigerian-made products. Don't let us just depend on other countries. We can do something good too. We can do something better than other countries too, if only we can promote our products too.
Can you please kindly share your contact details with our viewers?
My contacts, my name once again is Kasunmu from K. Presently we have our fashion workshop at number 13 for the Kumapai Drive, Yanu Agbala, Igbo Road, Ibadan. Our email address is funkas2010@gmail.com. Our Instagram is funkas stitches on Instagram, and the WhatsApp number is 08067095498.
Can you please repeat it?
The number 08067095498.
Thank you.